We have a question from Daryl Jenkins. He asks, why should I raise my front forks for faster turning when my front tire is already making its own chicken strips? I like to ride my bike 60% rear and 40% front. So, Daryl, thank you very much for the question. In regards to your front tire, I see that a lot no matter whether it's street or track. A chicken strip is essentially based on lean angle. Now, a lot of the time, especially with modern track-focused tires or aggressive sport riding tires, it is almost impossible to get to the edge of the tire unless you are racing, especially in regards to the front tire. And all of that specifically relates to the profile of the tire itself. Because it is so round, trying to get to the very edge of the tire is damn near impossible. So I wouldn't worry too much about the chicken strips on the front in regards to tire wear. I know on my own personal race bike, I don't get to the edge of the tire unless I lower the tire pressure itself to flex the sidewall to get essentially the top of the tire onto the ground. So do not worry about chicken strips. You will never get to the edge of the front tire. Carry on with your riding and riding skill. Now, in regards to the front end change and raising the forks, or in this case, some people may cross their eyebrows and go, what? What that essentially means is lowering the front end for faster turning. Do you need to do that? Well, that is just like setting sag. It's arbitrary. You can try different fork positions in regards to turning, and you can manipulate fork height in regards to that. That is all up to you. However, when you do that, there is one word of caution there in that the front wheel, if you go too far, is absolutely going to hit stuff, whether that's radiators, cylinder heads, it just depends on the bike you have, and the configuration of the engine in the frame. So changing front end geometry, yes, that will change turning in terms of ease, or if you raise the front, in terms of you then manipulating the bike with counter steering to put it into the corner. It's one of those things where experimentation is the only way to go. There are known geometry settings which favor a neutral chassis, but again, just like you will go get a suit measured to you, the bike has to work for you and you only. And so you need to go ahead and experiment with that. Interesting question, one I face all the time actually, especially at the track with people concerned that they can't get to the edge of their tires, to which I say, get over it. It's not the end of the world. So thank you very much, Daryl, for your question. If you have questions for me, please send them to Dave Marsh Tuning via Facebook. Thanks a lot.